Do you love a song, but perhaps your sibling who's a little younger or a little older not care for that song at all? Why is that? Why could two people raised under pretty much the same circumstances feel so differently? Well, there's data that shows why we like what we like. So Gabriel Alcala decided to look into this by analyzing Spotify data. And when he went to this, he discovered a few different things by comparing different points of data. So for instance, if we're looking at the song Creep, he found that the people who liked this song are a certain age now, but when the song came out in 1993, they were about 14 for the most part. And this continued on to be pretty solid as in terms of averages. So when you look at songs like That's the Way Love Goes by Janet Jackson, the people who are listening to this song the most are women age 35. They were 11 at the song's released. Or Oh Pretty Woman by Roy Orbison in 1964. Most listened to by women at age 69. They were 17 at release. And same goes for Savage Garden, 1997, Truly Madly Deeply. Highest people playing the song, or the highest rank of people playing the song is men age 38, 18 at song's release. I Can't Stop Loving You, Ray Charles, 1962. Men at age 72 are the ones listening to this at most, 17 at the release of the song. And it's roughly around there. There's some differentiation, as you know, I just said, that's a little bit older, 17, 18. But when we look at data, particularly for more recent songs, let's say the 90s, maybe the early 00s, it's pretty consistent that the demographic of people that are listening to these songs were on average for men age 14, on average for women age 13. And when you think about, well, where were we at this time? Well, women go through puberty a little bit earlier than men, let's say 13 on average. So at the onset of adulthood seems to be, according to this data, when we lock in our musical tastes. So maybe a song that came out in 1998 is a song you love, but your older brother thinks it's trash. And it might not necessarily be trash. It might be. I don't know you or your likes, but that's when you decide what you like the most. And it stays pretty consistent throughout life, which makes sense when people are kind of not into whatever the new popular thing is, which also seems to be very consistent. This data was also able to prove the very unknown fact that women in their 70s do not like Gangsta's Paradise. I am sorry, but it could help you decide on what to get for, you know, maybe certain family members, what was around during the most formative musical taste years of their lives. It's hard for me to say personally, because I don't know if you know this about me, but I have no taste or talent in music, and I mainly just like video game soundtracks and musicals. So sorry about that. There are always outliers to data, and I'm one of them, everyone. What is your favorite song, audience? I want you to figure that out. Figure out what year it came out and how old you were when that happened. You might be a little bit surprised by what you find out.